Hey YouTube, it's me guys, Zephadar here. How are you guys doing today? Today bringing us another fantastic Halo 5 intel video, guys. This time we're doing mission number 3, which is Glassed. And literally the first room before you fight any enemies, if you come over here to the right side of the room, you will find the first piece of intel. Mind my jumping, it's not the best skills, I know, but nevertheless, there is your first piece of intel. Now, literally, guys, the next room with the enemies in it, literally, you guys will see right here, after you finish collecting that first piece of intel, all you have to do is come over here to the left side of the next room and you'll find the second piece of intel. And guess what, guys? The third piece of intel is also in that room as well. Anyway, guys, so the skull for this mission is very complicated to get. It's almost up there with the I Would Have Been Your Daddy's skull in Halo 3. And I will cover all the steps on how to get the skull at the end of the video. So we're going to get all the intel out of the way and then do the skull, because the skull does require some steps. But either way, guys, third piece of intel is later on, right in this room. If you just run across to the other side of the room, not room because it's outdoors, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's the same kind of thing. And you come up these stairs, and you dance your way over here, and the third piece of intel is in this room. Again, my jumping is not the best, guys. I apologize. I know I almost just missed that little ledge right there. Third piece of intel is right there, guys. Fourth piece of intel is actually right when you decide to leave that room with the mongoose or the warthog, whichever one you guys decide to use. Literally just come speeding down this hill like as fast as you can, and aim for these red like little canisters. I actually don't even know what they actually are. They could be containers. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, the fourth piece of intel is right there. Fifth piece of intel coming up. And this is the fifth out of sixth piece of intel. So the fifth piece of intel is coming up right here. Right when you finish collecting that fourth piece, come over here and finish your little mongoose journey, if you will. And you'll meet up with your other teammates here in a bit, and you have to defend off the Prometheans. And actually, where this fifth skull is, there's actually some power weapons that will help you fight off the Prometheans. Very good to know in Legendary when, you know, obviously like 2 bullets will kill you. It's nuts. But anyway, so the fifth piece of intel is over here into this corner. Do not go through the tunnel. Instead, go to the left around the corner. You will find the fifth piece of intel on that desk. The last piece of intel is later on in the game, where you guys can find the Scorpion too. So if you guys have played the campaign before and you guys know where the Scorpion is, this piece of intel is going to be a breeze to find. If not, it's very simple. There's 2 ways of entering this building. You guys can enter through the top using the Spartan Punch, or Spartan Jump Punch, and then you guys can fall through here and find a piece of intel, or you guys can just go through the door when the door opens. Either way, you find a piece of intel and the Scorpion. Alright guys, so this is the very important part with the skull. So, back in the first room of the game with all the enemies, come over here to this little radio tower, and once you come up here, there will be a Spartan laser. Make sure you pick up that Spartan laser. I know, sacrificing my sniper for the Spartan laser, that killed me inside. Regardless, guys, that's going to come in handy later on. So once you guys come through here, again, keep your Spartan laser, and this is one of the final rooms. It's not the final room, but it's the giant room with the Scorpion. And mind you guys, this has to be on Legendary. So you guys might need to quit, restart, go to Legendary. All your intel will save, even if you don't finish the mission. So definitely do that, guys. I know, trust me, the Legendary part is just a pain. I'm telling you guys, it's a huge pain. Regardless, though, come over here, and you guys should get the Scorpion. The Scorpion's obviously going to help you out a lot here. The power that the Scorpion has is just unmatched by any Covenant or Promethean weapons. So either way, just come over here and get to the Scorpion. I like the new Scorpion in Halo 5, by the way. It looks really, really cool. Regardless, guys, wait for it to open, and then once you finish clearing out that little open area, and you have to come up this mountain, you guys will know exactly where you are once you actually play the mission. You know, you really can't miss this little arch that you have to go underneath. And yeah, so basically, how to get this skull with the laser. After you defeat this little pile of enemies, literally there's like 5 of them right there. After that, this room is entirely empty and you guys can get out and explore and whatnot. But basically, there is a ship that you need to shoot down with the Spartan laser that will activate the skull. And now the skull will only be shown in 3 different places, one of 3 different places. So that's very randomized. You can never predict where that is. But you guys will see this UNC ship, and then you'll see a Promethean ship following very shortly afterwards. So aim and fire and destroy the Promethean ship, and the skull will be in one of 3 places. So one of which is right here, and luckily enough, guys, the Iron Skull did happen to show up right there. So just very lucky. But this is one of the 3 spots, and I will show you guys the other spot, while the third spot is later on in the game and toward the end of the mission. But right there, guys, just cross your fingers when you shoot down the Promethean ship because, otherwise you have to go all the way to the back of the map, kind of. So I'll show you guys right here where the other spot may be. So if that skull does not appear right there next to the yellow canisters and that fence, definitely get that Warthog, come all the way back here where the Scorpion spawned in. I know I kind of overshot it a little bit, but come back to where the Scorpion was and come to the roof. It's very important you guys go to the roof and not inside because the skull is on the roof and not inside. So again, in this clip, you guys will not see the actual skull because it's not there because I got that on the first position, but the skull would be right here if it was not going to be in that first spot right next to that fence. And again, guys, it's very, very rare, but if it's not in that spot that I showed, literally 30 seconds ago, or this spot, it will be at the very end of the map. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate, guys. Again, that skull is a little bit hard to find, but again, just to sum it all down, Spartan Laser, end of mission, shoot Promethean ship. It has to be that specific Promethean ship, otherwise it won't work. And the Spartan Laser is just easier. You guys can do it with a rocket launcher. You guys can do it with other weapons. It's just extremely difficult. And the Spartan Laser is just, it's an immediate, kill. It's a one-shot kill. So definitely do that, guys. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys. Click the top box to be taken to the previous video, which is a Halo 5 intel guide. Go figure, guys. This time for mission number 2 called Blue Team. There's 8 intels and 1 skull, and that 1 skull is the Black Eye. So definitely check that out, guys, when you guys get the chance. Bottom box is a mystery video like always. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. And Fallout 4 is currently downloading right now. Sneak peek.